Myanmar is tradition-rich country, and she has a lot of folklores. Lots of children are listen those folklores as their bedtime story. I will be reading 30 Burmese tales written by Maung Htin Aung in this series. In this tale, I will be reading Master Head. Please subscribe and click the bell button to get notification when we upload new tales. Once a poor woman gave birth to a son, but he had only a head and no body. The husband was ashamed of the misshapen child and wanted to kill him, but the wife said that, whether misshapen or well-shapen, a child was a child. The child then said, "Mother, I am grateful to you, and I will prove a worthy son who will look after you in your old age." The mother told her neighbors of her wonderful child, and they came to look at him in wonder. And they all called him Master Head. Some weeks later Master Head said to his mother, "Mother, take me to the chief merchant in the king's city." The mother took him there. "Sire merchant," said Master Head, "give my mother 1,000 silver coins, and take me as your slave. Then you can exhibit me to the public. You can charge them a fee for looking at me." The merchant was pleased, and did as Master Head suggested. In a few days' time the merchant received 1,000 silver coins from the people who flocked to see the wonderful Master Head. A convoy of 7 merchant ships arrived from overseas. Master Head said to the merchant, "Sire merchant, I have served you faithfully and well. May I now travel overseas and seek adventure? Sell me to those foreign merchants as a slave for 1,000 silver coins." The merchant had very fond of Master Head, and he was reluctant to part with the wonderful child. But just to please Master Head the merchant sold him to sailors of one of the 7 ships for 1,000 silver coins. When their cargo had been sold, the 7 ships sailed away. Within a few hours of leaving port, a great storm blew, and the ship on which Master Head was traveling became separated from the other ships. The storm raged for 3 days, after which the wind suddenly dropped and the ship was becalmed. The sailors considered that the presence of a misshapen child on board had brought bad luck to their ship, and they wanted to throw Master Head overboard. But Master Head said, "Friends, be patient. Tie me to the top of the mast." The sailors tied Master Head to the mast. He then gave a mighty puff, and at once the ship moved forward swiftly. The sailors felt so grateful that they told Master Head not to consider himself as their slave any longer. Master Head continued to blow from the mast until they reached a pleasant-looking island. He liked the island very much and wanted to stop there. The sailors begged him not to stop the ship for, although the island was not far away from their own country, they always avoided the island, as it was full of ogres. But Master Head said that he was not afraid of ogre. As he said these words a fresh wind started to blow, and Master Head said, "Friends, your ship can now sail without me. So leave me here." So they put him ashore, and sailed away. On the island, Master Head waited patiently, and at sunset the ogres of the island came down to bathe in the sea. Master Head greeted them and talked to them so sweetly that the ogres came to like him. He lived with the ogres for many happy months, and they loved him so much that they taught him a magic formula to chant. One day Master Head saw his old ship sailing past the island and he gave a mighty shout. The sailors recognized his voice and steered the ship towards the island. The sailors were frightened to see the ogres standing round Master Head who, however, assured them that the ogres would not harm them. Master Head expressed his desire to go back to his own country and the sailors offered to take him back. The ogres bade farewell to their little friend and gave him a basket full of rubies as a parting gift. When the ship arrived at Master Head's own city, he gave all his jewels to the sailors. "I will give you more," he said to the sailors, "if you will become my men." The sailors offered their services at once to Master Head. Master Head ordered his men to take him to the king's palace. When he reached the palace gates, he sent word to the king that, unless he was given the king's daughter in marriage and appointed crown prince, he would destroy the palace together with its inmates. The king's ministers came to the gates to see who the intruder was, and loud was their laughter when they saw Master Head. "Why, you are only head without a body," they mocked, "and your men are merely ragamuffins from a ship." At this Master Head took out his snuff box and chanted the magic formula which the ogres bad taught him. At once thousands of fully armed horse soldiers came out of the snuff box one by one, and surrounded the palace. The king had no choice but to surrender. Master Head became the crown prince and married the king's daughter. When the marriage ceremony was over, Master Head suddenly became a handsome young man with a fine head and a mighty body. That is the end of the tale, Master Head. Read by me, Emma, Timber Music Channel. Please subscribe and click the bell button to get notification when we upload new tales.